The woman knew her kids loved the cake she baked, but she would rather throw it in the trash than give them even one bite. The two kids were so angry they kicked over the trash can, chasing after her, shouting they wanted to cut ties with her. The woman didn't hesitate. She agreed right away. But the cruel daughter wasn't done with her. She threw a toy ball on the steps. The woman fell hard to the ground. The kids didn't care at all. Instead, they said it was her own fault, that it had nothing to do with them. It was this heartlessness that made the woman for the first time think about leaving them for good. In her past life she gave everything for this family, but in her husband's eyes, he only loved his first love. He had no feelings for the wife he married through arrangement. The kids were influenced by the first love, and never accepted their mother's kindness, no matter how hard she worked. Her cooking was always rejected. The kids even said they wished the first love could be their mom. The woman once thought her effort would move them, but on her lonely birthday, when she called her husband hoping he'd come home, she found out he was taking the kids on an overseas trip with his first love. Just as her heart broke in despair, the chandelier above her fell, crashing down on her head. Through tears she swore, if there was a next life, she would never give anything to these ungrateful people again. The next second, time suddenly rewound. The woman was reborn, back to the day she turned 27. The first thing she did was bring divorce papers to the first love, saying she wanted to divorce her husband and hand over the kids for her to raise, as long as the first love tricked him into signing. Once the cooling off period was over, she would leave for good. The first love thought she was playing a trick, but the woman had already seen through everything. She coldly said she was truly done. Hearing this, the first love was overjoyed and agreed right away. Soon, she called the CEO to meet her at a restaurant. The CEO came with the kids and a matcha cake. The first love lied about wanting to buy a villa and needing money. The CEO signed the divorce papers without a second thought. The kids also leaned against the first love, saying they wanted to live with her in the villa. The woman was heartbroken. She held back her tears and walked away. Back at home, she started packing her bags. Her husband returned with the kids, but instead of noticing she was leaving, they accused her of being mad just because they liked the first love. The woman casually said, if that's the case, then let her move in. The kids took it seriously and told their dad to bring the first love over. He agreed too. Once the first love entered the house, she immediately claimed everything as hers, replacing all the furniture the woman had chosen. Even the daughter hated the pillow her mom bought. She told the first love to throw it in the trash and buy a new one. Seeing this scene, the woman felt the pain again and quietly circled the date of her departure on the calendar. That night, the butler rushed into the room, saying the kids were rushed to the hospital from allergies. When the woman hurried there in panic, her husband scolded her, asking why she gave them mango juice when she knew they were allergic. The woman froze in shock. She had always been so careful with their food. How could she make such a mistake? But no matter how she explained, her husband insisted it was her fault. He dragged her to the hospital bed. The kids also said in unison the allergy came from the mango their mom gave them. The woman was so shocked she couldn't breathe. She couldn't understand why the children she risked her life to give birth to would frame her like this. Before she could even speak, her husband ordered people to hold her down and forced mango juice down her throat, making her taste the pain of the allergy herself. He only stopped when she passed out.